Alright, what's up StarCraft 2 fans? This is Lasercorn coming at you with another cast from the MLG. TLO saying we are all friends in SC2. And Painuser saying some other stuff back to him that I won't repeat. You guys can read it, it's in HD. So, but this will be a game between TLO and Painuser. Painuser, if views on this channel are any indication, is a fan favorite, and TLO, one of my personal favorite players. I liked watching him back when he played Terran, and I like watching him play Zerg. He's just a really great, innovative player. So we're going to see what happens here on Scrap Station. Looks like Painuser going to try and block off this very wide ramp. Keep this Zerg rush out. Not that TLO is going for a Zerg rush, that's not a very widely used strategy anymore. And on this map, the walk to get down there is ridiculous. But it's nice to have the ramp blocked off anyway. Feel more secure. Got a scouting SCV heading out for Painuser. Gonna check around the map, see what's up. And it looks like we've got TLO going for that fast expand, 14 hatchery. And pretty safe move on this map. Like I said, the walk to get here is pretty long. You can make it shorter by cutting down these rocks, but that in itself takes a long time, so I think it's pretty safe to fast expand here. And there's the spawning pool coming up now. Nice surround. Oh, almost a surround on that SCV to deny the scouting info, but not quite. Looks like we've got a fast marine coming out of this barracks, and orbital command morphing in, or transforming, or whatever it does, going into Terratron mode. Overlord's gonna float to a safe distance to avoid that marine, but the marine doesn't really seem interested in hunting him down at this moment. Factory coming up now, so we could see a 1-1-1 opening out of Painuser here, the old Destiny Cloud Fist, as Husky refers to it. And pretty good move, I would say, on this map. Again, with the long walk, you've got a little bit of time to tech up. And Factory's going to be throwing down, looks like a reactor. Or, I'm sorry, the barracks is throwing down a reactor now. Meanwhile, in the base of TLO, just the spawning pool, not a whole lot going on. A couple Zerglings on their way out. He's starting the macro up, really getting that base saturated. No gas yet for TLO. Interesting. So he's going a very mineral-heavy opening here. He's got a creep tumor coming down at the front of his ramp. Probably going to try and connect the creep from here to here. Yeah, that makes it just faster to reinforce your expansion if need be, or pull troops up from your expansion to your main. Zerg units are much faster on the creep than they are off. And still no gas going down for TLO. Maybe at the expansion? No. And you do need a little bit of gas, I would think, for that metabolic boost for those Zerglings, but maybe TLO has a different strategy in mind. And look at this, no more wall off on the ramp. I guess he's decided that the Zerg rush is no longer a threat. Oh no, he just wants to defend. Okay, he wants to defend his expansion that he's throwing down too. And so he's going to be throwing down a bunker here and guarding it like this. He'll throw some units in that bunker, and both his expansion and his natural will be safe from any units attacking this door. But you do have to watch out for these destructible debris down here. Zerg units could break this down and get into his expansion. So we'll have to keep an eye out. Meanwhile, Hellion's moving out across the map. Gonna take that Zelnaga watchtower for a second. Give him vision of what's going on. And it looks like, whoa, we've got spine crawlers being burrowed down here, and a evolution chamber going up, so he's got a nice wall up going, blocking both his natural and his expansion too. And those queens there are hard to get at. Oh, one drone being cut out of position, or maybe those were Zerglings, I didn't quite see. But they do go down. Or maybe they were just creep tumors. Now he's hitting the destructible debris with flamethrowers. That's going to take all day to knock down. But if he does get it down, he's got a free pass back here into his natural, and does TLO suspect what's going on. Yeah, he's on the creep. So yeah, he knows what's up. Just not doing anything about it quite yet. And we've got Marines and Marauders coming in to reinforce those Hellions. Now these Destructible Debris are in some trouble. TLO needs to rethink his strategy, maybe unburrow these Spine Crawlers. Yes, one of the Spine Crawlers is moving back to his back door. I would, he can't leave his main entrance completely unaffected, but yeah, this is going to get dicey. He's got the Queen here that can transfuse the Spine Crawler, but he needs to get some Zerglings out or some forces over here. And, some Zerglings going down. I don't know where those guys came from. But Zerglings getting taken down and the Terran army going right back to work on this destructible debris. Maybe TLO is planning to come in from behind once he breaks down the rocks and goes after these Spine Crawlers. And it looks like just the Hellions running in here, trying to get some harass done. Drones evacuating now, and Zerglings going down left and right. Zerglings are really not what you want to engage these Hellions with, but I guess he doesn't have much of a choice. And here come the Queens. The Queens are doing some serious damage to these Hellions, but the Hellions are getting a lot of drones. You can see the burning drones here, and I don't know how much economic damage he did, but he did lose a lot of Hellions. TLO still pretty close, only 31 over 35, so I'm going to give that one to TLO and say he came out on top on that one. All he has got to do is produce a few quick drones, and he did get all those Hellions. Let's see, we've got Glio Reconstitution and Zerg Missile Attacks level 1 coming out, so strengthen up those roaches a bit. And for Painuser, we've got a lot on the production tab. He's got stim packs coming out. He's building a tank, 4 Marines, a Marauder. He is macroing pretty hard. And look at this, he's throwing down a missile turret. That's interesting. Did he see something I didn't see? There's no Spire out on the field yet. Infestation Pit coming up, but no Spire. Maybe he's just afraid of that Muta Banelink play that Zerg players like to use so much. And TLO has gone to work on these rocks. Already got one down, and it looks like he wants to attack. He has done a good job of spreading this creep out right up into base Painuser, and those roaches getting off the shot, but getting slowed down by the Marauder concussive shells. And these units are on the creep now. They have to be careful. They're units much faster on the creep, and he is using that scan to pop off some of those creep tumors. And he had better not let his Marine force get too far ahead of his tanks and heavy artillery, or they will be in trouble. That is not enough to take back Roach Barn. But with the tanks, it can do some serious damage to those roaches. And the concussive shells slowing down the roaches as they retreat to keep them in range of the tank. Excellent play by Painuser. But if he is going to push up like this, he needs to bring the tanks. But the tanks so far seem to be sitting back, and I don't know if that's a good idea. He is doing a good job, though, of microing backwards. He's using those stim packs pretty liberally, and he doesn't have medvacs overhead. So his units do take damage every time they stim up like that. You can see all his units, or at least. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. This is Lasercorn with Mahalo Video Games. If you have any requests for games you want casted, go ahead and send those over to requests@mahalo.com. Also, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to these videos.